You gotta start the show.
Okay, I have to introduce the whole thing now. This is Grindstone.
I got a healthy dose of luck in my pocket. I got a healthy dose of love. I got a healthy dose of sunshine on my roof. I got a healthy dose of love. Yeah. Woo. Won't he do it? Won't he freaking do it? Man, I would love to give love to all the people with imperfections. In a world that really tries to keep everything so perfect and neat, everything got to be so perfecto all the time. Like I'm trying to get this mic perfect. I would really love to highlight some of y'all who just aren't so freaking perfect and aren't really tripping off of it like that, you know? I think that y'all deserve a little piece of sunshine on your roof. Because there's something about the individuality that comes with wrapping yourself around your own imperfections, you know, which become the C word, character. Your imperfections and the way you wrap yourself around your life's imperfections and your personal imperfections, those become what we know to be your character. For all my hip hop fans out there, don't y'all remember when Nas had the chipped tooth? Wasn't chipped tooth Nas like a little tighter than Ring doorbell Nas? You know, earlier today I was talking to somebody. I used to date this girl, beautiful. I mean, just in the gene pool race, she won. Just beautiful. And she had crooked teeth, like her front teeth was like this. You know, like not these two fingers, but her front teeth like one overlapped in the other. And I fucked with that. Like it was just like a little minor sprinkle of God's pepper on her face. Just in case you thought this face was perfect and fake, shit like that little just to let you know that, hey, I'm human. I love that. And I dated her back when Invisalign was super popular and when the pretty girls were like, excuse me, I can't eat the hors d'oeuvre. Like when the pretty girls like taking that Invisalign out and put it in that was such a, I didn't like Invisalign. I didn't fuck with that. Like I haven't seen it in a minute, so I guess people figured out how to rock Invisalign at home and not come out with it. But it was a time when people would step outside with their Invisalign, and I don't think cell phones were all that popular at that time. So instead of the cell phone being right there, it would be the Invisalign right there. And we were just supposed to accept that like you're in 8th grade with a retainer or something. It was very awkward. But I like people with crooked teeth. Now, that's not the same. I'm not fucking with a dirty mouth and dirty teeth. But like if your teeth are a little crooked, I'm kind of like, I see you. Maybe a crooked tooth. I mean, just think about Tupac. Tupac, like he has some shit going on in his bottom teeth or something. He has some crooked teeth, right? But if he was today's rapper, them shits would be lined up like piano keys. And you wouldn't have got the same character. I'm just saying, man, sometimes life is like crooked teeth. Sometimes life is like a chip tooth. Sometimes life is going to hand you something and you have to wrap your adjustment around that, and that becomes your character. Right? That's what I'm here to talk to you about, because I think we all get forced into finding peace with our character. If you're forever battling with your character, then, you know, you're going to have a long life of issues. Because I don't know who that perfect person is. I don't even know who that perfect looking person is. I don't know. You know, I mean, there's some people who are symmetrically put together, but you take them to another area, then that person will be a funny looking person, right? So who knows where We're all imperfect. And shout out to you with your crooked teeth. Welcome to episode 75 of Sorry for My Language. Oh. Yes, this is episode 75 of Sorry for My Language. This is my show. I am Grindstone, your host. And let me take you on this journey. This journey of sight and sound and discovery as I take you through my lifestyle theory, culture, and music show right here. Right where your fingertips could access it, where your eyes and ears could adjust to it. This is Sorry for My Language. I would like to first let you know that I'd appreciate it so much. And I just really love how y'all rocking with me through 75 episodes so far. Honestly. But if you could subscribe, like, comment, and share. And the most important part is that you enjoy, you know? Oh, man. Sorry for My Language is sponsored by Grindstone Universal. Go to grindstoneuniversal.com. This jacket I'm wearing, this is a Grindstone Universal jacket. If I could show you the floss on the back of it, because I really got an issue on the back of this joint, but I don't want to stand. Hold up. Let me see what I could do. Hold on.
Oakland, California, that's where I'm from. Don't stop macking. Don't stop tapping. 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 Don't stop.
I didn't know how much torsion I could get, but I've been working out less time, so I'll be getting torsion. But yeah, just trying to show you the whole get up, get down of this custom eye popper that I got, this denim jacket from grindstoneuniversal.com, where we are the epitome of urban luxury. You know, Grindstone is the place where progress is made and where truth is revealed. And whenever you make progress with yourself, you know, you're gonna push past some of the things that may have stopped you in your ego, or some of the things that may have stopped you, you know, because people around you might have been thinking something, but just keep pushing. Where your progress is made, your truth is gonna be revealed. And it's so funny because my whole line of thought that I'm gonna share with you today came from me talking about crooked teeth, chipped teeth. There is a smile, first of all. A smile does it for everybody, right? You know, don't you like to see when somebody's just opens their whole face up with glee? You know, just gives you like a. And then you get to see some character. Like, just think about people in the 50s or you see these pictures, right? And they would have them open face golds on their teeth. Or somebody like from the South I mean from the South. I don't mean from the Hollywood South, but somebody from the South, where, they might have the open face golds, or they might have like a goldie in the back, or just, you just see like, you see their character through their teeth. And this isn't like dental Wednesdays, dental hump day or nothing, but I saw a picture of, I don't know why I saw this, but it was a couple rappers who had got their golds removed, like their permanent golds. They got them removed from their teeth, and their teeth was fucked up. And I was like, goodness gracious. Like, what the fuck? It's just like their teeth are just rotting, just rotten under their, under the gold, under their golds, under them slugs. And so I understand the gold grill being put on it. I don't understand why you would want that shit to be like a permanent, where you'd have to get a whole operation done to put the shit in. But apparently the gold teeth rot your shit out. Now, why wasn't your natural shit good enough? I like imperfect shit. You think I got to get examined for that? I know I've had a show here before where I've been against cosmetic surgery and all that shit. And I said, even though I had braces, I think the braces is the first most acceptable form of cosmetic surgery. Y'all have braces? Show of hands who have braces. Well, I had braces, and a retainer used to be fly. A pretty girl with a retainer, and like back when you was in high school, and she got her little driver's license and a retainer. Yeah, baby girl was hot. She was like a big girl. I was like, damn, she got her braces off too? Shit. I'm gonna walk by her locker. We used to be locker macking. Y'all remember that? You would after a couple weeks of school, you would figure out whose route was what, going to what class, and you'd be straight up locker macking. Hopefully by like finals, maybe even midterms or something, you could be like getting a little kiss, getting a little schmoochy near the lockers. But that was baby girl with the retainer. She was grown. And that was the first little hint of cosmetic surgery that we got hip to. And I wasn't ever mad at that. I guess because I was just, you get indoctrinated into shit, and having a dentist, orthodontist, that was just part of the game. But the shit went too far with Invisalign. And I'm going to say the precursor to Invisalign that went too damn far was them clear braces. If any one of y'all watching had clear braces, or you dated somebody with clear braces, or somebody with clear braces, you could kind of hang that over their head as like blackmail material going forward. I don't care how pretty their teeth became. That clear brace shit that would turn yellow and be looking hella crazy, that was never the look. That just looked like you had Tartar Plus. You had
Tartar Plus.
Yo, what the fuck are you gonna get some clear braces for? Like we can't see them, and then you always do in your mouth like, I went to the store. Like, what you doing? Sucking some ghost nuts? I went to the store. Clear braces. Never a fan of them. But we're always trying to improve our imperfections. But how do we know our imperfections aren't fucking perfect? Like, what makes straight teeth perfect? What if that shit is like a genetic glitch? Why we accept that shit? My only thought is there was a very powerful king or some shit. And this cat was like, I will only accept straight teeth. And he started like killing people who didn't have straight teeth and saving the people who did, so then they could reproduce straight teeth. And that shit became the thing. Because what if crooked teeth like help you chew your way out of being held hostage. You know, like what if somebody ties a rope around you, them crooked teeth, they might gnaw through something. I know a real pretty girl, her teeth are crooked as fuck. And I'm just like, crooked teeth are cute, but your shit is looking like a little fence. Your shit look like the top of a little fence. You know, like what the fuck? You carve a pumpkin with them joints. But you're still cute as a button. And you know, fuck it, dude. That's kind of like your that's your thingamajig. I fucks with it. Sometimes I get interested in people's apple print. You know, like toss a person an apple with some teeth and just be like, yo, this shit is crazy. You know, how you get people's handprints and footprints in wet cement, and that's like goes on their Hollywood walk. It should be like their apple print. It should go on the Hollywood walk. You'd be like, yo, what the fuck? You know, but see, now everybody's will look the same, right? People's footprints and handprints are interesting because people's hands and feet are different. Ain't been a such thing as a, I don't know, hand and foot dentures or hand and foot. What they call them shits? Veneers. You know, so I want my hands to look like that person's hands. I want my feet to look like. I don't think we had that shit. So why could just keep it like so something looks like something. I don't know, man. So my friend said I needed to be examined because I have such a thing for people coming in this wild with the same packaging that they were born in this wild and sticking around in this wild.
The same way that they entered. I want to notice the package that I delivered. When I receive it again, he was told he want to notice the package the same way. He want to
Recognize the package.
The same way the package came in. You want to be on the same horse you rode in on?
You want to be on the same horse. You want to be on the same horse.
Right? I mean, just imagine if your child, a lot of y'all don't have to imagine, right? You had this baby, you was feeding him applesauce, pureed carrots, pureed peas. You was loving on your child, all you could love on your child. And then just bit by bit, piece by piece, one day you see this motherfucking your kid look like Blueface. You'd be like waking out of your slumber like, yo, what the fuck is this? And it's fucking Blueface. For those of y'all who don't know Blueface, man, wish him well. You know, I just saw a picture of a dude and he was just looking like, God damn, boy. Shit. Only a mother could love that face. But, you know, I just encourage people to take care of what you got. That's really the redeeming value in what I came here to say, because the grass ain't always greener over there if you get the Nicki Minaj face plastic surgery and then you pop out looking like Nicki Minaj, right? Or if you get the ant life booty, you know, with the ant legs. But I don't want to even go into like cosmetic surgery like that. I'm just saying, I fuck with crooked teeth. I fuck with straight teeth too. But what do you like more? You like the naturally straight teeth more? The veneer straight teeth more? The naturally crooked teeth? Assuming all these teeth are clean. Or you like the person walking around with Invisalign with the little spittle collecting at the bottom of it, thinking that we can't see it. Which one you like more? Give me like a little indication of what it is that you like, so I could, you know, kind of just get the temperature of the public. What you like? Also, you know, I also like the braces that are silver. I don't like that clear brace shit. I like the braces that are silver. Even if you don't need braces, sometimes them clear braces, sometimes those silver braces, and I seen goldies too, but sometimes that should be looking kind of clean. But it still has the same ghost of food past, right? If you have the braces of the old school braces, the old school chain link fence braces, you still might catch a little piece of food in there. That shit giving off a little odor. Shit, my homeboy, he had braces for like 25 years. I was thinking like, dude, what the hell are you doing? At some point, if somebody has braces too long, you got to think about their mental health. Like, is everything okay? Why are you doing it? Why? I know there's some bacteria from yesteryear floating around in your mouth because it's no way that you're sticking that little flossy thing through to get everything all the time and you just be recklessly outside. You reckless at this point. You wearing them. The braces have become part of your adult identity, and it actually looks kind of cool now that we are like in grill culture. But what the hell is wrong with you? Were you just making a decision to never get them bitches off? Y'all I don't know. And I don't even concern myself with shit like that, but I noticed that before I noticed somebody's shoes. I noticed somebody's teeth before I noticed somebody's shoes. And this one thing to a lot of you blunt smoking, soda drinking, candy eating, liquor store, potato chip chewing motherfuckers. This one's for y'all. So I ran up on one of my associate homeboys. Like, I'm going to say associate homie because I don't know his mom. He don't know my mom. If he gets in a bind, he can't call me. If I get in a bind, I can't call him. So he's an associate homie, right? But he's cool. I respect him. He respects me. We got an age gap, but our socialization is, at this point, should be kind of homogenous. Niggas be mixing up the social gap. Shout out to that. It's kind of the wonder of 2025. Like, really, this era, I would say the social media era, different ages can just kind of blend. But ain't seen him in person in a minute, man. I'm talking to this nigga, and he is like his mouth is a prominent feature on his face. Like, he's like a Travis Hunter mouth nigga. Just like a smile, bright smile light up the room, but it's And I was like, damn, dude. How in the fuck do you have all that tartar on your damn teeth? And it just made me think like, man, what the fuck your teeth so dirty for? And I didn't say it because it's an odd moment. Like I said, he's one of my associate homies. So because we don't have that, and let me pull your coattail type relationship, I would tell him if he had a booger in his nose or if he had something in his beard or something like that, or if he had something in his hair. But I can't ask you why your teeth are so fucking chalky. I mean, it looks like you've been just biting butter. And I'm like, why though? Because you could handle that. You could get you some activated charcoal toothpaste, get you the medium bristle, like put that soft bristle away for the weekend, get your medium bristle brush, and just get busy. This don't require an orthodontist trip. You might have to go to the dentist, but I just don't get it. I don't get it. And that's an imperfection that don't have to be. But in the end, we all walk our divine paths, man. We all walk our divine paths. I'm a little OCD, but I ain't that OCD. I will find myself accepting of you coming in this world with the teeth kit that you were given by God. And my message is a little hypocritical because I had braces. My shit look pretty good, but my teeth aren't perfect because my retainer, like after losing that shit about 5 times, I was like, fuck it, I'm not gonna wear it no more. And so my teeth moved back a little bit, but they didn't move all the way back. You know, kind of like a woman dating. You know, she moved out her house into like a nice little McMansion with a dude. That shit didn't work out. And then so she got a nice little smaller crib. But she ain't move all the way back to the hood. You know what I'm saying? She's still in a cul-de-sac neighborhood. She didn't move all the way back to the hood. That's what my teeth did. Something to feel on her booty too. From the heart. If I was young and rich, I'd marry you, but I'm old and I ain't so. Yeah, man, I don't know what had me on this dental segment, but I also learned a valuable tip today about dental health. I'm going to try it. I haven't tried it yet. But I heard if you get like a little slice of banana, a little bit of baking soda, some hydrogen peroxide, and some shredded ginger, like get some ginger, kind of cut it up, and brush your teeth with that, it will immediately whiten your teeth. I haven't tried it yet. What'd I say? Banana? What'd I say? Banana, ginger, peroxide, baking soda. That should get your pearlies pearling. Try it out. Let me know how you feel. And don't forget to brush your tongue. So, you know, most importantly, I just want everybody to keep their character and feel like they do have some valid place in this world without being like everybody else. You know, at some point, it's important that you keep your Apple print, yours, and don't try to get your Apple print like theirs, because there's only one you. And it's something profound about you, even if your teeth are crooked. I just really had to get that off. And I like this jacket. I'm Grindstone with another episode of Sorry for My Language.